All right, we have Elizabeth Musa, who is standing by to give us the latest when it comes to the latest trend in social media space. Good morning, Elizabeth.
Good morning, Joe. Good morning, Oluchi.
Great
to be here this morning.
Beautiful. So what's going on? Tell us. I mean, I'm itching.
Right. Loads of things are trending on Trendwave this morning. But let me take you to a bit of sad news about the death of the popular Nigerian gospel singer Osinachi Nwachukwu, the Ekweme singer who died at an Abuja hospital on Friday due to alleged domestic abuse has left celebrities and social media users talking. Her sister also confirmed that she died as a result of cluster of blood in the chest from the kicking she got from her husband, who is known as Mr. Peter Nwachukwu. Now, a lot of gospel artists, including Frank Edwards, Chioma Jesus, Dunsin Oyekan, even Funke Felix Adejumo, who happens to be a gospel preacher, have expressed their displeasure about the circumstances surrounding their colleagues' death. But let's check out this video from Funke Adejumo.
Without marriage, don't die in any abusive relationship. And I want to say this to, well, I'm not a pastor, I'm a pastor's wife. And I've been a pastor's wife for 33 years. Those of you that are privileged to have spiritual authority over people, please stop telling them to stay in abusive relationships and be praying. If they were your blood relation, will you tell them to stay there? How can you as a pastor, somebody tells you that my husband is beating me, my husband is slapping me, while my wife has brought out a knife, and then you say to the person, stay there, I will be praying for you. God can never hear that kind of prayer. Please, stop telling people. That is abuse of power.
Those are indeed very wise words from Funke Adejumo. But just yesterday, a young lady by the name Honey G Evarista posted on her page saying the singer's husband allowed the children even stomp on her and hit her. This is indeed quite shocking. Now, that's the post from Honey G. Honey G says, I'm live in police command at FCT. Osinachi's killer husband is here with her 4 children. Do you know this man holds the singer down and makes the kids stomp on her and hit her? The female officers here are beyond livid. This was yesterday, and this is rather unfortunate, Joe and Oluchi. I've been following this story, and trust me, it's really sad to see. But it's very good to know that the federal government currently says they're going to follow up on this death and make sure that justice is served. I'm speechless. But let's check out some of the tweets that have trailed this ever since this news emerged. Now, that one is from Simi. Simi is a musician. Simi says, Osinachi's story is heartbreaking. If she hadn't died, she probably would have gone back. Probably was terrified to live. Probably felt she didn't have a choice. Probably thought she could pray it away. Probably didn't. Probably had no support. I don't know, but she's gone now. Now, this is simply telling people who are in abusive relationships to not stay. That one is from Collins. Collins says, if Osinachi had left her marriage, churches would have stopped giving her opportunities to minister because she's a divorcee. Now, this is a single story. That's from Collins. This one is from Austin. Austin says, now everyone is saying leave the marriage, leave the abusive relationship, divorce is an option, and so on. Yes, I agree, but I hope in the nearest future we don't mock people who took the bold step to do this. Rest in peace, Osinachi. And that is it. Now, this one is from Nikki Adeyemi, who we know is the wife to the pastor of Daystar Christian Center in Lagos, Nigeria. It says, if he abuses you, run. It could eventually be your murderer. And she uses the hashtag Osinachi, hashtag speak up, and hashtag domestic violence. That is what is making the trends this morning. Osinachi will probably be in the news for a while. And, we even still have a video up there, which I want us to take, where another pastor, another preacher also spoke about this. Spoke about you not staying in a marriage when there is domestic violence.
If your partner they do you well, away. Do not die before your time. Amen. Don't be living like a coward in your house. No. Free your body, enter your house, say, my dear, you're welcome, my wife, you're not in your house. You are scared. If you die, life continue. No. God forbid, I have member like that. God forbid. I suffer, make money, I can't fear to stop my money. No. God forbid. You can't dictate for me. God.
So I guess the everybody there's a consensus right there. If your partner, your marriage, whatever, if you're experiencing domestic violence, do not stay. Leave before it turns to a sad story.
Well, Elizabeth, it's easier said than done. We're in a society where a society that puts you in a box when you're in a relationship that is deemed illegal, such as a marriage, where if you decide to walk away and you belong to a religious organization, you are being perceived as a failure in that part, and that failure could limit your chances at succeeding. It could limit your business, just as one of the Twitter users said that if she was a divorcee, she may not have gotten more gigs at her singing and her getting the payments that she was getting. Let's not forget that it was her song that made her established to an extent. That was what was putting food on the table, because allegedly the husband was managing her career. The payments of the monies was paid to the husband's account. So, I mean, this is quite deep, you know, but guess what? This is not the first time it's happening. It has happened in the past. Will it continue again? Sure, it will. But how do we take it? How do we accept this is one thing we need to stand up for, because really, domestic violence for either sexes, be it male or female, is a no-no in any circumstance.
It's domestic violence, emotional violence, you know, there's a whole lot that's under the umbrella of violence.
That's it. Thank you so much, Elizabeth Musa, for bringing us what's trending, especially from Ghana all the way down to Nigeria on that sad note. Well, we look forward to have you again later on. Thanks for being here.
Always a pleasure.